What's up with it? You watching them Bang Brahma TV? And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Drillers 24/7. And the title is Inside of Atlanta's Deadliest Gang, Little Babies 4, PF vs OMF War. Yeah, man. I ain't even know Little Baby had a team, man. They was at war and shit like that, man. For real, man. Yeah, man, I thought Little Baby was a cool dude, man. Just chill, man, and getting his paper on, man. Yeah, man, I guess he gang related, man. I ain't know nothing about that, man. For real, though. Yeah, man, I guess it do make sense, though, because they been trying to hit that boy with a Rico for a long time, man. Yeah, when they hit Young Thug with the Rico, they was saying that Little Baby was next, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of think they been waging war on the rappers out there in Atlanta, you know what I mean? I think it's deeper than we think. But yeah, man, I don't know nothing about the war or whatever they got going on out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I guess this video will give us a little bit of the backstory or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
The air was thick with humidity that night. The city of Atlanta, alive, restless, moved as it always did, unaware that in the shadows of Spark Street, something unspeakable was about to unfold. It was just after midnight when the first call came in. Gunshots, screams, the kind of chaos that sends a shiver down a seasoned officer's spine. When authorities arrived, they found 3 boys lying in the street, their young lives forever altered or stolen altogether. 13-year-old Lamont Freeman never saw his next birthday. 12-year-old Jacody Davis, his best friend, died hours later in the hospital. Their young brother, Dontavius, survived. But survival in a war like this doesn't mean escape. This wasn't random. This wasn't senseless. It was calculated, cold, and it was just the latest chapter in a war that had been simmering for years.
Atlanta police are blaming the actions of a local rapper for the shooting deaths of 2 13-year-olds.
In a news conference this afternoon, the department announced it's made 7 arrests in the shooting and is still offering $50,000 in reward money for information that leads to more.
The overall...
I ain't gonna lie, man. What's up with the parents, though, man? They said that was a little after 12 a.m. Yeah, I know I live in a rough area and I don't even let my kids be outside that late. And they older than them, for real though.
Theme of this case is grown men playing gangster that left 2 of our children in graves and a community in fear. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Tonight, 11 Alive has confirmed rapper Lil Baby is named in arrest warrants in the shooting deaths of 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis. The shooting happened last summer in the Oakland City West End apartments on Peoples Street. Police described it as gang violence escalated by a Lil Baby music video shoot. Investigators say members of the Goodfellas gang orchestrated the attack from behind bars using a contraband cell phone.
2 names kept coming up in the investigation. 4PF and OMF. Rival gangs, each with blood on their hands, each with a reason to want the other wiped from the streets. 4PF, 4 pockets full, allegedly tied to the Grammy-nominated rapper Lil Baby. A name spoken in equal parts reverence and fear. A man whose music had lifted him from the streets, but whose past still clung to him like a curse. OMF, Only My Family, a faction of something even larger, something more sinister. The Goodfellas, a network that moved like a ghost through Atlanta's underbelly, pulling strings, making men disappear, and ensuring that debts, whether in money or in blood, were always paid. But this was more than just gang politics. This was personal. It went back to 2021, the murder of Marcus Big Mark Holland, a name that meant everything to 4PF, a name that OMF had erased. Since then, bodies have fallen on both sides, each one a message, a warning, a promise of more to come. And then came July 2nd. Surveillance footage would later reveal the eerie choreography of the killers. 2 vehicles, a white Nissan Maxima, a gray Nissan sedan. They circled the apartment complex twice before stopping. 6 men stepped out, armed, ready. They knew exactly what they were there to do and who they were waiting for, but they got it wrong. The Davis brothers had left their apartment for a reason so painfully innocent, to wish their friend Lamont Freeman a happy birthday. In the dark, in the humid quiet of Spark Street, they never saw it coming. The first shots rang out, then more, a rain of bullets echoing through the complex. When it was over, the ground was littered with shell casings, 5.56, 7.62, 223 caliber rounds, military-grade firepower, weapons meant for war, not children.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, man. Man, that sounds so crazy, man. It had to be a mistaken identity or something, man. For real, though. Yeah, that was overkill, for real, man. That's sad as hell, man. Rest in peace to them little kids, man, for real. So, yeah, I guess they went outside at 12 to go wish their friend a happy birthday at 12, man. So, yeah, shit, maybe the parents let them go out to go do that real quick or something, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, man, if it was like hella people down the street and shit doing that video and shit, I would have been like, hell nah, y'all don't need to go outside, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. If they was shooting a music video, you know they was playing the music for them to hear while they was doing a video. So, yeah, they'll know it was somebody down the street that's fucking with the ops or something like that, you know what I'm saying? With the opposite hood or something, for real, though. So, for the kids going outside, that would have been like a hell nah, you know what I'm saying? For real. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. If they target these little kids, man, this shit wicked, man.
Live at 5, 7 people behind bars charged in a shooting that left 2 teenagers dead in Atlanta.
Investigators say members of a hyper-violent street gang are behind the shooting deaths of 13-year-olds Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman last summer.
Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner joining us live at 5 from the scene of that shooting in Atlanta's Oakland City neighborhood. Joshua?
Yes, police announcing today, as you said, those 7 arrests. 2 of them were made today in relation to the double murder that took place here at the Sparks Apartments back on July 2nd, 2024. And since then, thousands of man-hours have gone into making those arrests, but authorities say the work is not quite complete. Police say it was a gang hit gone wrong.
Grown men playing gangster that left 2 of our children in graves.
Just after midnight on July 2nd, 2024, 13-year-olds Lamont Freeman and Jacody Davis, as well as 11-year-old Dontavius Davis, were shot outside this apartment complex in southwest Atlanta while celebrating Freeman's birthday.
Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes.
Today, police announced 7 arrests associated with the Goodfellas gang. Richard Hollis, Ollie Caldwell, Reginald Thomas, Marcus Crawford, Keontae Sanders, Keithion Mabel, and Traydon Crawford.
These individuals that committed the crime here on July 2nd were dangerous individuals that, if allowed to remain free on the streets of Atlanta, Georgia, were going to use guns again to harm.
Police say the shooting was ordered by a high-ranking member of the Goodfellas from an illegally obtained phone at the Hancock State Prison, sparked by a rap music video filming in a rival gang's territory. Police did not identify the rapper involved. However, a Lil Baby music video was being shot in the area near the time of the shooting.
You know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible.
That info was
I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit don't sound right. Like, for real, though, man. They gonna put a hit out on some 13-year-olds from behind the walls and people gonna do that shit. Like, them was some grown-ass niggas. Yeah, man, the shit's so wicked, man. It's hard to believe. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I really don't believe these people went and targeted these kids and took these kids out, man. There had to be something deeper to this situation or something. You know what I'm saying? These kids related to somebody that's like the ops or something? I don't know, man. There need to be some more connections made or something. I ain't gonna lie, man. They been had it out for Lil Baby, too, man. They raging war on him for sure. They been trying to hit that boy with a Rico, man. This might be the beginning of them trying to build a case on them or something. It seems like they using this situation probably too to make some people feel some kind of way. The way they making this sound, man, he definitely might lose supporters with this.
obtained by the APD gangs unit. But with the final arrests just taking place, it's been a slow thorough process.
These kids were innocent victims.
Now, the FBI was also involved in this. They're still offering the APD a $50,000 reward for any more information that leads to more arrests in this shooting. APD said, by the way, more than 5,000 man-hours went into this case, and more still likely to come.
Atlanta reeled in the wake of the murders. The streets whispered names, theories, secrets, traded in hushed tones. But for the police, the puzzle pieces were starting to fit together. 7 gang members were taken into custody, names tied to past violence, past murders. And then there was the name that sent the shockwave through the city, Lil Baby. The press conference was tense. APD Homicide Commander Ralph Woolfolk didn't mince words. He spoke of cowardice, of reckless decisions, of an Atlanta rapper who had chosen the wrong place to shoot a music video, sparking something uncontrollable. They wouldn't say his name outright, but they didn't have to. Investigators combed through intercepted phone calls, online threats, messages exchanged between gang leaders. The name Quante Midnight Sanders surfaced, a puppet master orchestrating revenge from behind prison walls. A man who, even locked away, still had the power to make bodies drop. They found the white Nissan Maxima weeks later, abandoned, hidden in a parking deck. Inside, forensic evidence linked to the previous shootings, each one another bloody footprint in the ongoing war.
Atlanta police now blame the deaths of 2 Atlanta teens last summer on a violent street gang in our community. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Just hours ago, APD announced they now have charged 7 people with the murders. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at Atlanta Police Headquarters to tell us what we're finding out. Tyler?
Yeah, Courtney, good evening to you. Investigators say 2 13-year-olds were innocent victims caught in a gang retaliation shooting while celebrating a birthday.
The overall theme of this case is grown men playing gangster.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna leave that right there, man. It's like this shit playing on a loop or something, man, for real though. But yeah, man, rest in peace to those kids, man, for real though, man. But I ain't gonna lie, I think this situation deeper though, man. Ultimately though, I think this is like the beginning of them like raging war on Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? But I seen some videos from like years ago, recently, you know what I'm saying? And shit, they don't like that nigga out there. Like the law enforcement and shit, they banned on him and banned trying to hit him with a Rico. And I ain't gonna lie, man, one of them kids' moms did look a little rough too. Looked like she probably been messing around with some stuff, you know what I'm saying? It got these kids out there that late too, man, for real. That ain't cool either, man. Especially not in no hood. You don't have your kids out in the hood past like 12 o'clock and shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Shit, when the sun go down, you bring your ass in the house, nigga, period. You feel me? And sometimes when they get older, you let them stay outside a little later. But shit, if it's like hot in the hood, shit, they ain't gonna be outside either then, you know what I'm saying? If it's an area where shit known to happen, you know what I'm saying? Tell they ass to bring their ass in the house, for real though. Still ain't no excuse for what happened to them and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this was a brutal hit, man. They making this seem terrible. If these grown men really assembled to go do these to these 2 kids, man, that shit'd be crazy, man, for real. It's hard to believe, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't care how wicked niggas gangs is or whatever. Like, niggas not gonna go do nothing to these little ass kids like that, you know what I'm saying? Unless they was wilding out or something, you feel me? And they don't look like they was wilding out or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Yeah, man, I definitely think this situation is a lot deeper than this, man, for real though. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Bay Bomber TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time. Peace.